Hello there. Nice to see you today. I gotta tell you something. We're gonna have so much fun. But first, when I get into it, I'm gonna tell you a little more about me and what I like to do. For starters, I'm an artist. I started since I was 7, all the way back because I watched my brother draw. How did it start? Well, easy enough. I got into art because if it's lines, the way it just looked different to me. It was unique. Who doesn't like something unique in life, you know? Just something you thought was like, whoa, what is this for the first time? And you just see it art everywhere. Clothing, jewelry, forget about it. It's endless. But how did it start? Well, how did I get to anime? Art is anime. We watch all of it. But how did it start? I mean, it all started with my uncle flipping through channels. You know, I was drawing because I was so into it. But yet, I said, wait, go back. He goes back. And he was like, what? I said, as a little boy, 7 years old, Dragon Ball Z was everything. It gave me strength. It showed me what was important. It just gave me an idea what potential is. And that's why Dragon Ball Z is for me. Who would have thought? But the history of drawing it has its ups, it has its downs. I lost my uncle when I was 14 years old. And sadly enough, life was hard. Way even before that, I stopped drawing. You know, I was so focused on school. I was in middle school. You know, you kind of put things to the side for now. But when there's downs, there's ups. I mean, like I said, when I was 14, I lost my uncle. But when you lose somebody, your head is not there. And I did something mean because, you know, it's just like you have so much in your mind and someone stole my chair. What is it right to do? No. You know, conflict with conflict doesn't work. You know, you can't fight fire with fire. So that's a lesson that we all learn, you know. But when I did flip the person out of the chair, my teacher, Fleming, what's wrong with you? I cried. I was like, I didn't know what to say. She was like, oh, I forgot. It's about your uncle, right? I looked up at her. I was like, she was like, you can't do that. She says, you ever heard about coping? And I really didn't know what to say. Like, I'm learning words that I'm still learning because I'm 14. You know, I don't know everything. Well, you know, most things. But she says, find something. You know, what happened to art? You loved art. You do it every day. Whatever happened to that? You draw and doodle in your class when teacher's talking. You know, you're not listening, but you're drawing. Do that. Let that be your passion. Don't ever stop art. She's like, this is what I want you to do today. When you're in after school, I want you to write a letter to the student. Make an apology. When you're done, I want you to draw. So I wrote my apology. Said sorry. Felt bad, of course. But I drew. No reference, no nothing. I just drew what was in my mind. And that was Dragon Ball Z, because that was what made me happy. Even though I had a reference, I just did whatever. So, because of my teacher, I started drawing again. I'm 23 now. I'm drawing. Who would have thought? And I never stopped because of that push. And I like drawing so much that everybody always tells me, if you had a drug, what would your favorite drug be? I'd be like, I don't like drugs. I was like, you know what though? If I did have a drug, you know what would it be? Art. It would relieve stress. Whenever I am stressed, I'd be like, I need my book. I need my book. I need my book. I need my book. I'm like, what do I do? What? It's like, you know, well, what do I do? I need it. And I'll draw. I'm like, okay, feel better. And the idea of drawing, it's endless. You know? People think, oh, you just draw one thing, you draw anything, that's all you ever do. I had to jump away from that. But I also had to do something else, you know? Like, for example, I didn't just draw anime. Someone said, hey, I need you to draw something for me. You got it? I said, you know, I'm still learning. You know, I'm just a 14-year-old who draws anime and cartoons. But yeah, I could try it. So I tried something, you know? Like, how do I put this? I didn't just draw anime. I also draw people. I drew rappers. I like, you know, black and white drawings. I just try to do it all. You know, I can't just be on one subject or one topic. You know what my family would tell you, my aunts and cousins and whatever, you can't just draw Dragon Ball Z for the rest of your life. Where's that going to take you? You got to draw more things. And I'm like, yeah, you know, you might be right. So, I did. My dad would give me a book every time I finished one. Keep in mind, I have like 20 books because all I ever do was draw. They're like, damn, this kid finished a book. Get him another one. Oh, he finished the book. Here you go. And then the story begins. This is a whole book just about Dragon Ball Z. It just doesn't stop. It just keeps going and just keeps going. You get the idea. They're like, don't you draw anything but Dragon Ball Z? So I resort to black and white. Learning about pencil sketches, following friends. And these were old. This is a book. You can tell it's falling apart. It's not one of my new stuff. You want to see something new? I got you. This book is a baby. I just started this book. You see, I don't just draw Dragon Ball Z. I draw imagination. People. You know, I take celebrities and I do something with it. I do a thing that people wouldn't even think of. For example, I look at a person like, hey, Nicolas Cage could be the Penguin. They look at me, you're crazy. I'll be like, what? How am I crazy? I'm like, how about this? I could draw it. And then, once you see it, tell me what you think afterwards. So, I draw Nicolas Cage as the Penguin. I show to people. I have a YouTube account. You want to know what the YouTube is? I'll leave it later. But it's Bobby's World Imagination. Might be copyright because my name is Bobby. Bobby's World, you know, the little TV show. The guy who played, well, he's in American's Got Talent. His name's Howie Mandel. You get the idea. Yeah. I do the unthinkable. You have to be unique. It's the whole point of our art. That's why I love it so much, you know? Yes, I can find it. Bear with me. And there you go. Nicolas Cage as the Penguin. Can you picture it now? I didn't think so. But the whole point about me, I'm goofy. I'm funny. And I could be an actor. I could do voice impressions. I could do it all. Even for a animation. You need me, I got you. Art is endless. It comes with dance. Comes with karate. Who would ever thought that art was karate? It's called martial arts. Martial arts. You get it right. Don't go crazy. I get it. But sometimes in life you gotta be explosive. You want to put your ideas up there. That's why I like art. because you could just do what you want. It's like a free job, but you might also get paid. That's right here. That's why I'm doing it. You think I'd be doing art forever if I didn't think I was getting paid? Nah, kidding. I do art because I love it, not because you're getting rewarded. But no, I do art because it's a passion that I started since I was little. It's reconnecting with my child self. And who knows, there is endless history of arts. Got Van Gogh, Leonardo, DiCaprio, right? You would get the idea. There is history. These people way from our past generations. There's Picasso and the Starry Nights. You from way back in our journey till now. You got modern art and you have BC. And trust me, I could talk about art for days. It's kind of why I'm at here, you know? If it wasn't for me discovering art, I wouldn't be here at Full Sail University. Like, I'm a student chasing dreams. Yeah. It's like almost, can you smell the air? Smoking. I'm not gonna be copyrighted for Jim Carrey, am I? No. Just had to put it there. But yeah. It is a dream to be an artist. Even though I was already an artist when I was like 7 years old. Go kid, go. I wonder what my old self is thinking. I wonder if he's thinking that, man, I knew my older self could do it. And I hope I'm making him proud. But that's all the time I have for today. I hope you enjoyed this wackiness, this adventure, this story. I hope one day that you follow your dreams too.